Hello, tech guys, ladies and gentlemen, geeks and buddies. I know tonight hack, we are going to see how we can manipulate another computer, a Windows computer, using Kali Linux in a tool called Codex. So this is a request. Some of my students requested me to redo this one, and so that's why we are here. So the first thing that we need to do, we need to be in something called root. We need to be in the root. So you got to enter the password here. And then we need to use the tool Codex. We want it to roll. We see that is where we are now. We can say options. And then when we come here, we can change. You can see this is my IP address, the IP address of my Kali Linux 192.168.8.124. And we're going to use the port number 9999. But I would like to change these headphones, so I can say set endpoint JTAG box, and then I will say run. And you see we have created some kind of a payload here. Now this information, we need to enter this information into our Windows machine, the one that we are going to exploit. So we open the CMD as administrator. We need to say CMD here. We want to do it as an admin, so click admin. And then, yes, we can do like that. And then we might want to split the screen so we can see clearly what we are doing. What we need is this information there. We need to say ms star http browse. Then we need this IP address 168.8.124. Then we have the port. Then the port is the port number that we're going to use. And then we need to say here JTAG hacks. So that's all we need to do, and then we hit enter. Then we can see that we have already created a Zubi. Our Zubi is already created, and so now we can log into it. Now, as you can say, this machine or this now Windows machine is at our service now. We have already taken control of it after doing this. So this is for education purposes. We are not going to infiltrate anybody's machine or computer system. But in here, I am penetrating my own Windows machine because it is illegal to hack other people's machine without their permission. So here we can say, like for example, here in our Kali Linux, we can say CMD share 0 because our Zubi is number 0. And you see we are already on Windows. We are already here in the Windows. Yes, we are in Windows. Now this one we can ask the IP address. For example, we can say IP config. We want to know the IP address, the IP address of this Windows machine that we have created as a Zubi, and you can see all this information. We are getting it right here in our Kali Linux, and this is the information from our Zubi, from the Windows machine that we have made a Zubi. So it is at our service. We can tell it to do anything. We can, for example, say notice we run so profiles, and here we want to see the networks that it has been connected to. The the networks that has been connected to. We want to see this information. There's a crucial information. You see this information here. All of these are coming from the Zubi, it could be remote, it could be in another country, it could be anywhere, but we can access this information there. We can see this information, all this information there. So nothing that we cannot do here. We can even shut it down. We can control, we can do anything. Yeah, this is JTech Hacks. This is what we do. Yeah, this is for ethical hacking purposes. Remember, Zubi that you have created, the IP address of that Zubi is 192.168.8.113, and we can confirm that using the Windows command prompt. Let's see. Need to see IP config, or this right here. Yeah, this is the one. It's the one. This is the one here. There, we can see that this is IPv4, IP version 4. We got IPv version 6 that is coming up. It's a big deal, but here we got the IPv4, which is 192.168.8.113. This IP address never changes. I mean, this one changes according to the region. Yes. We can also try to see the passwords. The passwords of from these profiles, Zubi. Let's see what we can do about that. You can see Netis. We go back here. See Netis. It runs to profile. So profile. Then we say, like, for example, we want to see this one here. We need to go back to CMD. Need to go back to CMD 00 again, 00. Close that our Zubi, and then we are back there. We need to see Netis. Profile. Say Beast Sport E equals Korea. Let's see whether we can manage to do that. Let's see whether we can do it. Yes. You see, we can access the other machines that have been connected to our Zubi. And you see, we can even retrieve the passwords. This password here, the key content, is the password of the Beast Sport that has been connected to our Zubi, to our Zubi in a Windows computer. So it means that there is nothing that we cannot do now, as we have gained access and control of this machine. It is purely at our mercy. We can do anything with it. Let's go. You can see all the processes that are running in our Zubi. We can see all the processes that are there. You see, we can do a lot of stuff in here. You can even change the color of our Zubi. See, yeah, we can do a couple of things. This Zubi is totally at our control. First we can exit our Zubi and see what more we can do. Then we can say Zubi. Let's use the tabs. Zubi 0. That's one unrecognized. I can say Zubis. Don't need to use cup, Zubis. There we go. And you see, we got all this information. Yeah, the name of the Zubi, JTech Computer Lab. Detect hub. You see, that is my Windows PC. So we are not trying to hack another person PC. We are doing it right here, but you can do it anywhere, depending on which kind of a hacker you are. All this information are there. All these are the information that we get from there. Yeah, we get from there, you see. It is more, it is a big. As you can see here, we are already elevated, yes. What this means is that we got the privileges of an admin, so we can administratively accomplish anything that you want. We can change passwords, we can send messages, we can do many things with this now because we are already in the admin, we are elevated. Now, to gain the full command, we need to use, to gain the full control, you need to use the command use and then double tab. You see, we got all of this now here. We got all this information here. We can bypass anything here. We are already in a privileged position. We can change things. We can do things with this computer now. These are at our control. We can use the cmd exec command and we control this machine. So we say use exec cmd, exec cmd, and we see what you have there. Trace back record. Yeah, we got this information coming up. We have an index error here, index error. By using the exec cmd command, we can ask for options. Options. Can ask for options. Options. And then we see all this information is coming up. Yeah, the host name, whatever, these things are coming up. So what we need to do now is to set, you can say set cmd directory. That's dir is directory. And we see we are already there. And now we can learn. So if we hit learn, we get all this information here. You see, all the information that we are getting, this is from our Zuby. We have managed to, in fact, we can even add ourselves as a user, as an admin, because we are already in a privileged position. We are already admins. So we are making administrative decision. We can even hijack this computer, lock everything, and ask for this one. There's something we call ransomware. So we tell the user, if you want your information back, you want everything back, you got to pay us some money. That is what the bad hackers do. But we are here for education purposes. We're not here to take any advantage over anybody. So you see, all this information, we find it there when we hit learn. So let's see what more we can do. Talking is all about information. Like now here we can say that cmd.chrome.exe, www.google.com, and then here we hit learn. And when we hit learn, we see that we have already created it. We see this is Google right from there, from our Zuby. This is our Windows machine, and we are controlling it using the current machine here. So we can see all these things is happening here. We see now that we are on Google. This is now Google. We have just created it an exact file here, and we are doing it in Kali Linux. Thank you for watching this video. That's all for today. We have got more coming, so write us for us, leave your comment below. For us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. And let's have a nice hacking day.